Okay, hopefully this is live. I'm kind of not sure what I'm doing. Let's actually move this over here so that's not in the way so I can see. Yes, starting. Stream health is green. That is good. You also don't care about the YouTube songs I listen to. But that's okay. So, welcome everyone to my live stream where I talk about my anime award, or Crunchyroll's anime awards, what I am voting for. Even though voting has already ended. But we're going to ignore that. We're going to pretend like it didn't already end so I can still talk about it. Give me 1 second. I'm going to tweet out things because that's how the internet works. You know, I probably should have done it a different way, but whatever. We'll post that there for now. And post this here. Because I am very prepared for this. So, yeah, the Crunchyroll Anime Awards are out and things are happening. So I'm going to talk about what I voted for when I did vote like a week ago. I was planning to do this before voting closed, but then it closed and I kind of lost track of time or whatever. But anyway, we'll go through the list and I'll tell you what I voted for, what I didn't vote for, and then you can all tell me I had bad taste because that makes things fun. Bring up chat so I can see it if there's anything. All right. So I'm going to start from the bottom and head up to the top. So it's like ending with the best anime of the year. Sounds like a better way to do it. So at the bottom we have the best ending sequence. We have Carol and Tuesday, Fire Force, Stars on My, Vinland Saga, Kaguya-sama, and Dororo. And honestly, this one's really easy because most of these were forgettable enough that I forgot if I did see it. Like Carol and Tuesday, I honestly don't remember that at all. It could be I just skipped the ending. Fire Force, I only watched a couple episodes of. This one was pretty good. I did like the Stars on My ending. Then we have Kaguya. I know a lot of people love the dance, but I found nothing special about it. And Vinland Saga, I did not watch enough to remember. But Dororo, I love that ending. It was just a great ending. I looked it up on YouTube multiple times. Very good. Dororo gets my vote. Best opening sequence. We have Carol and Tuesday again, Fire Force again, Promised Neverland, Domestic Girlfriend, Mob Psycho, and Vinland Saga. Carol and Tuesday's opening was pretty good. It was not what I expected from anime, and I think that's why a lot of people really like it. But while it was different, it wasn't what I would call good, if that makes sense. Fire Force, yeah, I think it had a good opening, but I don't remember it. Promised Neverland has a great opening. It was a really good song, really good visuals, and I liked how much it foreshadowed about what was going to happen, especially that line. You know the line I'm talking about. Definitely a candidate for my vote. Then we have a Domestic Girlfriend, which also had a really good opening, surprisingly good for that type of show. Mob Psycho was, of course, an amazing opening. And Vinland Saga, I remember it being good, but I never watched much of it, so it did not have an impact. So between these, we have Promised Neverland, Domestic Girlfriend, and Mob Psycho. I think I'll go with Promised Neverland for my vote here, just because of how well it foreshadowed. The music was good, visuals were good. So basically, a perfect opening, along with one of my favorites. I think of all time, probably. So awesome opening. Now to the genres, we have Best Drama, we have Babylon, Fruits Basket, Promised Neverland, Carol and Tuesday, Stars Align, and Vinland Saga. Well, I only finished 2 of these, Fruits Basket and Promised Neverland, and while Promised Neverland is wonderful and all, it's not really a drama so much, or at least that's not why I watched it. So Fruits Basket wins kind of by default here, though it is amazing and definitely deserving of the win. Then we have Best Fantasy. We have Ascendance of the Bookworm, Attack on Titan, Stars on My, Astral Lost in Space, Demon Slayer, and Promised Neverland. Well, let's start off Process of Elimination. I did not care that much for the episode of Ascendance of the Bookworm. Attack on Titan Season 3 was amazing. Stars on My was very good, but I don't think it was at the level of the others that I really liked, so we're not going to vote for that one. Astral Lost in Space was great, though it's sci-fi and not fantasy, so it doesn't count here. Demon Slayer, well, I've mentioned this before, but I don't find it that special, so not that one. And then Promised Neverland, so we have Attack on Titan and Promised Neverland. 2 completely amazing shows. But I think I would get to pick Attack on Titan for my vote here, because it's more impressive to have a conclusive ending to a show, or at least the arc, than a setup. So, yeah, both amazing. Attack on Titan wins, though. Then we have Best Comedy. We have Agretzko, Isekai Quartet, My Roommate is a Cat, How Heavy Are the Dumbbells You Lift, Kaguya-sama, and Sarazanmai. Well, Roommate is a Cat I found boring, and Kaguya-sama was pretty mess, so not those. I did not see How Heavy Are the Dumbbells. So you have Agretzko, Isekai Quartet, and Sarazanmai. Sarazanmai I did not really see as a comedy. It was weird, but not in a comedic sense. So, not that one. So you have Isekai Quartet and Agretzko. And my vote here is Agretzko because the comedy was good, but also had a lot more substance to it, other than, well, Isekai Quartet was more like just a comedy for comedy's sake, and fun, but nothing more than fun. We are now moving on to best voice actor performance for English. We have Mob, Agretzko from Agretzko, Aqua from Konosuba, Toru from Fruits Basket, Nafumi from Rising Shield Hero, and Shinji from... Oh yeah, I guess they did redub that. That was very strange to see Evangelion here. I have not seen much of the Mob dub. It's good from what I've seen, but I can't really say it's impressive enough for an award. Laura Bailey's Toru was really good. It took me a while to get used to since I was first watching it in the sub. Retsuko and Erica Mendez did a great job here. Aqua, the dub for Konosuba is really great. I think as good, if not better, than the sub, and the sub was really good too. But I don't feel like Aqua was what made it so special. Maybe like Kazuma, possibly, if they nominated him. And I never saw the Shield Hero dub, and I've never seen the new Ava dub, so it's like we have probably between Retsuko and Toru. And I think I'll vote for Toru. It took me a while to like it, but once I did, I was really sold on it. And Toru is amazing, so Toru wins. For Japanese voice actor, we have Ryo from Sarazanmai, Bruno from JoJo, Isabella from Promised Neverland, Senku from Dr. Stone, whatever from Babylon, and Shinobu from Demon Slayer. Honestly, okay, I've not seen JoJo, so not that one. Babylon was done well, but I don't know if it was enough to say they won an award. Senku was pretty forgettable for the few episodes I saw for voice acting. I actually don't remember who that... Is that the annoying guy? I actually forget who he is. So, I'm actually just not going to vote on this one because none of them were like stand out enough to deserve a win, in my opinion, based off my memory, though. So we're going to move on. Best couple. We have Baki, I didn't see. Given, I dropped after an episode. Of Maidens, I didn't see. Those guys from Kaguya-sama, which I dropped. Rei and Mabu from Sarazanmai, which I did like them. And then Ymir and Historia from Attack on Titan Season 3, which I did not know that they were supposed to be an official couple. Plus, they weren't even in the part of the season that aired this season, or so they were in so little it doesn't... Actually, was Ymir even in Season 3 beyond the flashbacks? Because I thought she ran off with the others at the end of Season 2. And hopefully that's not a spoiler. So I guess... Yeah, I'm not going to vote here either because none of the couples stood out enough for me to think are worth voting for. We have Best Fight Scene. We have a JoJo fight scene, a Mob fight scene, Vinland Saga, Attack on Titan, Demon Slayer, and Fate Grand Order. My vote here would probably be for Mob Psycho because the only ones I saw were the Mob Psycho one and the Attack on Titan one. And while that, like, the fight with the Beast Titan was not really a fight, it kind of was, but still. Like, that whole episode was great, but it also wasn't like that stand out of us. Like, the fight itself wasn't what made it stand out. It was like Erwin doing those things. But yeah, the Mob fight, that was super flashy and amazing, and yeah, Mob wins there for my vote. We have Best Score, which this is one where I'm going to make a point that Crunchyroll did not include a nomination they should have because Symphogear isn't on here. And I get that Symphogear isn't like everyone's favorite anime and it's not all that well known, but it has like a new insert song pretty much every episode that is done by the voice actors. Really fits the show and just makes the battles even more awesome than they would be anyway. So yeah, that would definitely be my vote if it was on here, but it's not, so we'll have to go with what we do have. And let's see, we have Attack on Titan, which, yeah, that was amazing. I listened to a lot of songs on their own, so definitely high up there. Demon Slayer soundtrack wasn't that impressive. Like, it had some good songs, I guess, but it felt like it was not used as well as it could have been, at least at times. I haven't seen JoJo. The Carol and Tuesday soundtrack was good, but like the opening, it was not like that stand out. I appreciate the effort they did in like making their own music for it, but at the same time, the music wasn't all that special. And then Dr. Stone, I didn't see that. And Shield Hero, from what I saw, the music was forgettable, honestly. So maybe that was how I felt about the show. So Attack on Titan easily wins here, if not Symphogear. Yeah, best character design. Carol and Tuesday did have solid character designs. Dr. Stone, it felt like they were like over-designed for the type of show it was, at least at first. It's like he's like overly flashy, so yeah, not my vote there. Sarazanmai was cool, and the different, like the frog-like forms were interesting, but not that great from a character design perspective. Vinland Saga didn't see much of. Kaguya-sama, they were kind of forgettable. Adororo, I like the more historical designs, but also not that impressive. So I'm going to vote Carol and Tuesday for this one, since they were more down-to-earth, fit the setting, and are still very standout, so that was enjoyable. We have Best Animation, which, yeah, lots of great animation here. There's Attack on Titan Season 3, which, yeah, that's amazing. I've not seen much of Grand Order, so I can't really comment there. Sarazanmai was also very interesting during those scenes. I don't even know how to describe those scenes, but you know what the scenes those are. Demon Slayer, very well known for great animation. I might feel better if I dropped it after episode 19 instead of before. So yeah, Mob Psycho wins. It is possibly one of the best animated shows or best looking shows ever. So there's also Beastars, which unfortunately wasn't on here, though maybe Crunchyroll is not putting it on there since it's not out legally yet. But that, I think, deserves a nomination because of how good it is for the CG animation. We have Best Director. We have Attack on Titan, Carol and Tuesday, Sarazanmai, Babylon. I'm honestly really surprised Babylon got a Best Director thing because, like, honestly, it was kind of boring. Interesting ideas, but nothing beyond that. Mob Psycho and Vinland Saga. Again, we'll take out Carol and Tuesday and Vinland Saga because I didn't really care for those. Sarazanmai was cool, but beyond those, like the scenes where they were taking back their desires and all that, I guess there's some other good scenes too. Yeah, well, Sarazanmai is good, but is it the best? I don't think so. Because Attack on Titan really nailed this. It wasn't just like how it looked, it like nailed all the storytelling beats, really accented how everything felt. And in Mob Psycho, it was just amazing visually, but also how it told the story in conjunction with like the story of Mob as a character, plus the story of all the supernatural. So it's between Attack on Titan and Mob Psycho for me. And I think I'm going to go with Attack on Titan for my winner here because of how it like delivered on all the story impacts. Well, so yeah, that one wins. Mob Psycho is definitely a close second though. Then we have Best Girl. We have Carol, Emma, Nezuko, Raptalia, Kohaku, and Chika. Yeah, really not much competition. Emma wins easily because she's the only character I really like out of these. We have Best Boy, we have Bruno from JoJo, Kanata from Astra, Mob from Mob, Hikakumaru from Dororo, Naruto from How Heavy Are the Dumbbells You Lift? How Heavy Are the Dumbbells You Lift has been getting a lot of nominations. Maybe I should try that. And we have Tanjiro from Demon Slayer. Okay, so did not see JoJo, so it's not Bruno. Have not seen How Heavy Are the Dumbbells, so not Naruto. Hyakumaru was good from what I saw, but was only a few episodes, and he didn't seem that stand out, so not him. So we have Kanata, Mob, and Tanjiro. This is a tough one because they're all good characters. Kanata is kind of basic, though. Like, he's a stereotype that's been done a lot of times before. And when I liked him, he wasn't anything new or interesting. Mob is a Very fascinating character, like all around with his, like, he's wanting to be stronger, but he also has all these powers and all that. Very interesting. In the Tanjiro, I know I don't like Demon Slayer as a whole, but I really like Tanjiro as a character. So I'm actually going to vote for Tanjiro as my winner for Best Boy because, like, I loved seeing him on screen. I really wanted to root for him. So yes, Tanjiro wins. He's Best Boy. And now we have Best Antagonist. We have I from Babylon, Askeladd from Vinland, Isabella from Promised Neverland, Angela from Carol and Tuesday, Gaara from One Punch Man, and Overhaul from My Hero Academia. Well, again, eliminate the ones that definitely aren't at Babylon. I was interesting, but yeah, I dropped the show, so she wasn't interesting enough to carry it. Askeladd, haven't seen it, and Angela, I don't think I saw it enough for her to be introduced, or so for her to really do anything. So, and then Gaara from One Punch Man. He was interesting, though not stand out compared to the others. So Isabella and Overhaul, who are both fantastic villains. Like Isabella was like the master of the mind games, and then when you got to understand like why she was doing the things she was doing, and like her love for the characters and how twisted that was. Yeah, great villain there. And then Overhaul, who is like, there are two types of villains. You have the sympathetic villains, and then you have the pure evil villains. Isabella became the sympathetic type of villain, but then Overhaul was just like pure evil. And I loved like how strong he was and how he was playing the mind games with the characters, attacking their ideals of being a hero and all that. And it could be recency bias since I just like caught up on the dub of My Hero Today and like saw him do all those incredible villainous things. Overhaul is definitely the best villain we've had so far for My Hero, but is he as good as Isabella? I mean, Isabella got some amazing moments, like that one scene with Emma. Oh boy, that was a scene to remember. It's like how intimidating she was, how like powerful she was, but not in a physical sense. Like Overhaul, he has his power from like his physical powers too. Well, Isabella is mostly mental, though not entirely, as you find out. So yes, Isabella gets my win for best villain. The Overhaul is amazing too, along with the rest of My Hero. Actually, have I voted for anything for My Hero? I haven't. That feels weird. They need more nominations. I get the feeling they're not including My Hero nominations because it's like they don't want to like nominate something that's been nominated before or won before would be my guess. But still, My Hero is amazing. It needs to be on here more. And then we have Best Protagonist. We have Emma, Saitama, Tanjiro, Hikikamaru, Senku, and Toru. Toru wins because she's Toru, and I don't need to explain that anymore. It's Toru. Then we have Anime of the Year. Well, Carol and Tuesday, Mob Psycho, Promised Neverland, Demon Slayer, Maidens in Your Savage Season, and Vinland Saga. Well, Vinland Saga, I dropped. Maidens I didn't watch. Demon Slayer I dropped. Carol and Tuesday I dropped. So we have Mob Psycho and Promised Neverland. Though, of course, my personal favorite, Symphogear, is not on here, though, to be honest, I'm not overly surprised. Let me check something real quick. Yeah, okay. Okay, people are actually watching. That's good. Anyway, so we have Mob Psycho and Promised Neverland are the two that I'm choosing from. I really wish for the Anime of the Year they like included 10 nominations because there's so many awesome shows that I think should be on here. And if they want to like represent the views of the anime community, they need more than 6 for like a year that's been that good. Like they left off like Shield Hero and what else did they leave off? They left off a lot. Attack on Titan. Hello, 101 Space Case. Where are we? What was I going to say? Oh, they left off Fruits Basket. Fruits Basket was just amazing. They left out Symphogear, of course, which I'm mad at. They left out Cautious Hero completely from the awards, which is a shame because it was hilarious. I really want to finish that one. They left off a lot of other stuff, too. Between Mob and Promised Neverland, I like Promised Neverland better, but it's incomplete. And I hate incomplete shows. Yes, I know we're getting a second season come fall, but I feel if I'm going to vote for something as Anime of the Year, it has to be complete. So I'm going to vote for Mob Psycho as my show that wins because it wrapped up complete. And, well, I know the manga keeps going. I don't feel I need more to complete the story. Well, Promised Neverland, I definitely do, and I'm looking forward to it. So that is the last category. So thank you everyone for checking out the stream or the VOD of it. And let me know what your votes were down below. I'm curious what people thought. What shows that you really liked were left off of the list. I'm sure there are lots of them. And people will loudly yell in the comments about what shows that they felt were gypped of the nomination. Oh well, it's not like these awards matter too much. Anyway, thank you again for watching. And I'll talk to you next time. Stop streaming button. There you go.